Game week 1 is done and dusted, and it's time to start planning for game week 2. In today's video, we'll take a look at some of the players who are on my watch list for game week 2. First player on the list is Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He was one among the 11 forwards who scored at least one goal in game week 1 as Everton defeated Southampton by 3-1. His 81st minute header earned him 7 fantasy points, which includes a bonus point as well. His expected goals of 0.71 is the third highest among forwards. Only Michail Antonio and Danny Ings fared better. In terms of underlying stats, DCL was right up there with the best. His total of 5 shots was the third highest among all players. Only Adama Traore and Jamie Vardy took more shots in game week 1. His 2 shots on target was the 4th best in the league, behind only Jamie Vardy, Bruno Fernandes and Emmanuel Dennis. All 5 of his shots came from inside the box, which was the joint highest among all players, while his tally of 3 headed attempts could only be bettered by Shane Duffy. In game week 2, the Toffees faced Leeds United, who conceded 5 goals in the opening game week. Beyond that, they have games against Brighton, Burnley, Aston Villa, Norwich and Manchester United, out of which only the match against Manchester United in game week 7 has a difficulty rating of above 3. Said Benrahma from West Ham is the next player on the list. His total of 12 fantasy points was the 4th highest among midfielders in game week 1. That tally included a goal, an assist and 2 bonus points. In terms of total expected goal involvements, only Michail Antonio was ahead of Benrahma among teammates. He was one of the best players for West Ham in the opening fixture against Newcastle, and the underlying stats highlight that. His total of 3 shots and 2 shots from inside the box were the third highest for the Hammers, behind Michail Antonio and Thomas Soucek. His tally of 5 crosses could only be bettered by Aaron Cresswell and Jared Bowen among teammates, while his tally of 19 passes into the final third was the 4th highest among all West Ham players. West Ham took 18 shots in game week 1, only Arsenal and Liverpool took more, and that means a game against Leicester at home in game week 2 could have goals in it, because Leicester as a team conceded the 5th highest number of shots in game week 1. After that, they have games against Crystal Palace, Southampton, Manchester United, Leeds and Brentford in the following game weeks. Before moving ahead, please take a moment and leave a like on the video. Hit subscribe if you are new on the channel and hit the bell icon to enable notifications. Next player on the list is Paul Pogba. Thanks to 4 assists against Leeds in game week 1, he currently has the 3rd most points in FPL, behind only Bruno Fernandes and Mohamed Salah. Expected goals per 90 minutes is 0.53 and expected assists per 90 minutes is 0.68, both of which were in the top 2 for the Red Devils. In game week 1, he provided 5 key passes, which was second only to Kieran Tierney, while his tally of 2 successful through passes was the highest among all players. For Manchester United, his total of 2 shots was the 4th highest and his total of 19 passes into the final third was the highest among teammates. Manchester United faced Southampton in game week 2, followed by Wolves, Newcastle, West Ham, Aston Villa and Everton in the next 5 game weeks. Next up on the list is Jamie Vardy. He scored the only goal for the Foxes in game week 1, which proved to be the winner. The 34-year-old surprisingly played the full 90 minutes, despite facing competition from Kelechi Iheanacho and Patson Daka for a place in the starting 11. That shows that he is still the first choice for Brendan Rodgers. His tally of 0.5 expected goals and 0.2 expected assists were both team leading numbers. In terms of attacking stats, he was outstanding in the opening game week. His total of 6 shots, 5 shots from inside the box and 3 shots on target were second to none in game week 1. Adding to that, he provided 2 key passes, which was second only to Ayoze Perez among teammates. Leicester faced West Ham in game week 2, a team that conceded 17 shots against Newcastle, which was the 5th highest among all teams. Except for Manchester City in game week 4, Leicester have a nice run of fixtures until game week 7. The last player on my list is Jack Grealish. He did not score or assist in game week 1 as Manchester City lost against Tottenham Hotspurs. But I'm expecting City to bounce back, especially with the fixture they have up next. We will look at that in a while. First, let's look at some of Grealish's stats from game week 1. He took a total of 3 shots and all 3 of them were from inside the box, both of which were leading numbers among teammates. He provided 2 key passes, which was second only to Joao Cancelo, and provided 24 passes into the final third, which was the highest among teammates. The Blues were disappointing in game week 1, but their fixture against newly promoted Norwich in game week 2 cannot be ignored. The Canaries conceded 19 shots in the opening game week, which was the second most behind Brentford. After that, they have games against Arsenal, Leicester, Southampton, Chelsea and Liverpool in the next game weeks. Alright, so that's it for today. If you liked the video, then please show your support by pressing the like button and sharing the video with your friends. Thank you for watching.